Hello, this is Brian Purdy with the Florida Aviation Network. Here today at day 7 of Air Venture 2021 in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Today we're visiting with Mike Mower of the JAARS program. He's going to discuss with us some of the details and information about the mission of JAARS and how we as pilots and everyday people can help out. Hello, Mike. It's great to see you.
Good morning, Brian. It's great to be here on this last day of Air Venture. You know, this has been a great week for us here at JAARS. We have a great location next to one of the entrance gates, and we've had thousands of people come through our exhibit site. We're not here to sell people anything except an idea, and that is that God can use them around the world in many ways in kingdom work, especially in the work of Bible translation. So we are here to engage with people, talk to them about JAARS, what we do, why we do it, and how they can be involved. And we've had a great week doing that here at Air Venture.
I'm so happy to that. It is, like I said, it is a great position. We've got 3 aircraft here, 2 planes and a helicopter to show the tools that you have available to help bring about your mission. Please tell us more about the mission and how it started.
Okay, Brian. JAARS exists to help make Bible translation and language development possible even in the most remote parts of the world. We began in 1948, founded by the founder of Wycliffe Bible Translators, as the Jungle Aviation and Radio Service to provide transportation and communication support to linguists that he was sending into remote parts of South America, into the Amazon jungle area, to do language development, Bible translation, literacy work among minority people groups there. Over the years, JAARS has grown to provide many other support services. So we go by the acronym JAARS. In transportation, it's still aviation, air, sea, and land transportation support. In technology, everything in the world of computers and technology that's needed in remote areas, we're involved with that. In media, local production in local languages, that's audio and video production in local languages, will give people access to the Word of God even if they never learn to read and write their own language. So we do all of that, including training in all of those areas. The JAARS headquarters is in Waxhaw, North Carolina, just south of Charlotte, and it's a major training base. We'll have people from around the world coming to JAARS to train in all of those areas. It's an exciting place to visit. Come and see us sometime. We're just south of Charlotte.
So I understand that this started with South America. Has it grown to around the world?
Yes, it has. We have JAARS people working around the world in aviation. At our height, we had programs in about 15, 16 different countries. Right now, we're in 4 countries as JAARS, but we partner with a number of other smaller missions. So we have JAARS trained pilots probably in about 18 to 20 countries around the world, throughout the continent of Africa, through the Pacific region and Southeast Asia, and in South America as well.
That is great. Now I know we're at Oshkosh, so it's mostly pilots that are coming up and talking to you, but you have openings for everybody.
Well, actually, Brian, it's not mostly pilots. We are talking to a lot of pilots and aircraft maintenance specialists and others, but everyone that walks through the gates of Air Venture do different things. Probably the aviation people are the minority in the people. But everybody has an interest in airplanes. They're coming to Air Venture, but they come from all walks of life. They're doing IT, they're school teachers, they're plumbers, they're electricians, they're engineers, they're doctors, they're other medical personnel. And we have places in the world of JAARS and in the world of Bible translation where all skill sets can be used. And so we'd encourage you, if you're thinking about something along the lines of what we do, to contact us and say, this is who I am, this is what I do, how can I be of service?
That's great. And then you also have programs to outreach to communities and churches to give them information about yourself also.
Yes, Brian. I served as a pilot in the Philippines for 20 years, and for the last 20 years, I've been serving at our headquarters in North Carolina in a program called Missions at the Airport. It's a public relations outreach of JAARS. It takes airplanes and helicopters around the country, partnering with churches, schools, camps, conference centers, anybody that will have us, really. We offer airplane and helicopter rides, and we set up displays, not as large as here at Air Venture, but we have displays to share about the work so that we can, again, share about our work, and challenge people to some level of involvement with us. They ask, how can I be involved? Well, the first one for those of people of faith are to pray for the organization and individuals within it for the work that we do. The second is, as a nonprofit, we're always looking for financial resources. And, airplanes cost money. We're buying a R-66 helicopter coming into the program in September. We have other places where we could send other aircraft if we have them. So financial partnership with us is another area of involvement. You could come to serve. You could come to be a career missionary like me if you're a younger age. Or you could come as a part-time in part-time service as well to our headquarters in North Carolina. You could come share your vacation and come work with us in North Carolina. You could come if you're school teachers or some others. You can come for 2 years and be sent overseas. We have so many opportunities to serve. And then the final way is, well, if you can't come to North Carolina, if you can't go overseas, maybe you could be our advocate in your home area. Maybe you could be the one that approaches your church and says, have you ever heard of JAARS? Or another church down the street. Do you know what JAARS does? Would you like to have a missions at the airport in our area? And you could be that advocate for us in your home area.
It's amazing. Getting the word out to the rest of the world is truly not only noble, but it's actually a command. So I want to thank you for this time that you've spent with us. Welcome, continued success and safety after we're heading home from Air Venture, and look forward to seeing you at Sun and Fun in the spring, and catching up on what all's happened in the meantime.
Okay, Brian, that's great. We hope to see many of you at Sun and Fun. You missed your opportunity here at Air Venture if you haven't been by. But come and see us at Sun and Fun. We're just inside the main gate as you come in. Look for a blue and white Helio Courier or 206 or a Robinson helicopter, and we'd love to talk with you there in Florida at Sun and Fun.
Great. Thank you very much, Mike.
Okay, you're welcome, Brian.
Yes. And once again, this is Brian Purdy with the Florida Aviation Network, live and in and clear from Air Venture 2021.